tough hockey game. They skate well. They're aggressive. They play hard. So we knew we were going to have to grind it out one way or another, and we were able to hold on to the third and get that extra goal.
When you scored
I was trying to hit a backdoor. I see him going to the net, and I didn't even know what to hit. D-man's skate or whatever it was, and got a lucky bounce. So I'll definitely take those ones.
Just the way things go when you're on a roll, that you put pucks like that in and they bounce on the net?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said before, it's 82 games. You're going to go through some ups and downs, and right now I'm getting some bounces, and hopefully they keep coming.
How's it helped being on the line now with O'Reilly and Schwartz?
Yeah, obviously, three of us have created some chemistry together. Both those guys work extremely hard. They work forecheck, check real hard. They're able to make plays, see the ice very well, so they're a lot of fun to play with.
Does O'Reilly now fit in as a Sasky?
If you want to call it, sure. Yeah.
What about Bennington's play? He obviously came up with a lot of saves there tonight.
Yeah, he's been rock solid all year again. Even towards the end of the third period, there he came up with some timely saves. They have a lot of skill over there, a lot of high-end talent, and he was able to, especially hold us in early and made some big saves, and he's been playing great for us.
Are you surprised with how well, 3 7-game winning streaks, like you played a lot of hockey last year, but that's just not something that teams usually do, especially, just after the run last year. Just how consistent?
I think the thing is, we don't rely on, one or two guys up front or one or two guys on the back end. We rely on a team to get the job done every night, and some nights, you're not going to have it. That's just the reality of it, and that's when other guys step up, and guys do a good job filling in for one another, and that's how we're winning hockey games.
Your goal there, the second power play unit seems to be, in many ways, the most effective one right now. What's working there?
I think we're just keeping it simple. Just making sure we're getting pucks towards the net and at the net, and I think that's kind of our biggest thing as a group, and I think that's what makes us successful. Is we have guys going towards the net, guys at the net, and then obviously we're getting chances close and around the net. So guys.
Sorry. What kind of hockey? Playoff type of game?
A little bit. I mean, it was a fast game. They're a fast team. They play fast, and I think they play tight on us, and just their style is tough to play against, and we don't see a lot of teams that play like that with their D that press up a lot. But it was definitely a challenge for us, and it was physical, fast, and it was a good game.
You're stretching the second period, almost 11 minutes without a whistle.
Yeah, I know that. I feel like there's a couple of those. I remember looking up in the first, and it seemed like there was no break for a long time. But it just was a good game. Just basically just play.
Do you like winning those games? Those kind of games? Those kind of fast
I mean, I like those games. They're close. Especially today, it was a close game. It keeps you in it, I think. Especially if you have a game that's maybe a couple goals difference. It's easier to stay in a game when it's close, and it's obviously more competitive, and I think it's a lot more fun.
How were you guys able to shut down Panarin's minute draft, especially even strength? I mean, they besides that power play, it didn't seem like they had that many offensive chances, those guys.
I think our biggest thing is just staying connected as a group, obviously. Our forwards were good coming back into the zone and making sure they had their head on a swivel, and then us D-men, we made sure that we knew where they were. Obviously, if you give those guys time and space, they're gonna make you pay. So just being close to those guys, making sure you limit their time with the puck, and I guess kind of that's about it.
Looks like Bennington back on his game, playing the way you saw last year.
Yeah, he's playing really well. He's played well, obviously all season, and gives us a chance to win every night. So he's fun to watch back there.
Bennington's play, Schenn scoring. What stands out in this one?
Yeah, Benner was good. I think it was a pretty good game. They're a good team. They played hard like we thought, and a lot of speed, skill. We hung in there though. We battled. It was a battle, but we battled and we found a way to win.
It seems like something you guys have done increasingly lately is battling and finding ways to win, coming from behind, or I think effectively your fourth straight one-goal win.
Well, you got to do that this time of year. They're fighting for a playoff spot. You're going to get hard games from teams. Like, they're not going to give you an inch out there. There's no room. I mean, it's tight. It's tight hockey. It's playoff hockey already, and that's what it was tonight. So there wasn't a lot of room out there. We just stayed with it and battled, I thought, and did a good job. Benner was good, and we capitalized on some chances.
Did it seem like a playoff game to you?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, for sure. It had a good atmosphere, and I thought that, like I said, they're desperate, and I thought that we were too, though. I thought we battled and worked hard, competed.
seemed like the momentum kind of changed at the penalty kill at the start of the second period, and once O'Reilly had a 2-on-1 at the end after that, threw the penalty, and that kind of
Yeah, we got a little momentum. That was a good kill there for us. We needed that after getting scored on the first one. So that was a big kill for us, and guys did a good job. And then we got a quick 2-on-1. Schwartz, he missed the net, but it's a good chance, and kind of found some momentum. I thought Sundquist's line gave us a lot of momentum tonight. They had good zone time, worked hard, battled, had the puck a lot. I thought that they did a good job.
You talked about this morning Panarin's advantage. Besides that power play goal, it seemed like you really limited those guys.
They were tight on them. We talked a lot about before the game and this morning about, checking those guys when they're out there, being tight on them, being physical and closing on them. I thought our guys did a good job. Our D did a good job against them. They were aggressive, and, we got to win.
Like a good thing Parayko got better.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was good that he played. Obviously, he's an important player for us and a big part of our team.
What's making that second power play unit so effective lately?
I mean, they got good skill out there. Those guys are good players. I mean, they understand what they're trying to do. They're on the same page, and that's the biggest thing. When you're on the same page in the power play and you know what you're doing and you do it, it works, and they're doing that. They're doing a good job. I thought the other unit did a good job, too. They had 2 or 3 real grade A opportunities on the power play.
What do you like about the 8-game winning streak so far?
Just finding different ways to win, I think. I think you have to do that. I think, you're not always going to have your best game, but we find ways to win, and we battle and compete. I think our competitiveness and our battle are there every night, which is important. You have to have that this time of year, or else if you don't, you're not going to win for sure. That's there for us right now. So that's a big part of the 8-game winning streak for sure.